All right. Hi, everyone. Can you hear me? Okay. Okay, I'm gonna try. My voice is slowly dying, but we'll get there. I'm here today to talk about New Mexico's place in this movement, in the March for Our Lives. I want to confront where we are as a state with firearm control, so we know where we have to go. So we can clearly see the mountains we will have to climb to reach a place where our future generations, our future New Mexican children don't have to grow up the way we did. Personally, I was 11 when I experienced the threat of gun violence at my school. A former student drove by with a gun hanging out of the window, and I was in PE outside. I watched him go by and I didn't understand what happened because I was 11. And I know many of you have experienced much worse. I was 13 when I was taught how to fight for my life at school. I was 13 when I was taught how to barricade a door. I remember the principal explaining that if one of our classmates was left outside during a lockdown, we could not let them in. We had to listen to them bang on the door because they might be the shooter. And I was 13 when a dear friend of mine lost his mother in a domestic violence shooting. And I am someone who has been rather privileged with my experiences regarding gun violence in this state. My point is, New Mexico's lack of basic, logical, and necessary gun control has molded many parts of our childhood here in this state. So looking out here at you, at all of us, at us, I see survivors, even at our young age. We are the kids of a state where no permit is required to purchase a handgun or a pistol. In this state, under the Extended Domain Act, it is legal to carry a concealed, loaded firearm in a vehicle anywhere. That means to schools, to federal buildings, to parks, anywhere by anyone at any time. We have been raised in a state where firearm sellers are not required to be licensed, are not required to report who they sell their guns to, and where law enforcement cannot legally inspect gun shops or gun shows. What? We are the children of New Mexico here, and here there is no restriction on assault rifles or ammunition. There are no legal waiting periods, no magazine bans, and we boast one of the highest firearm trafficking markets in the country. This trickles down to all of us. A study done in 2013 revealed that in New Mexico, the third leading cause of death of children ages 1 through 18 was homicide. 74% of these homicides were committed by firearm. The second leading cause of death for us is suicide. 34 of those suicides are committed with a firearm. And I know that yes, a gun without someone behind it pulling the trigger cannot commit murder, but in this state, it is disgustingly easy to obtain a firearm. It is disgusting, easy. Criminals come here to buy weapons, and then they go commit crimes in other states. We have blood on our hands, New Mexico. We are the debris of the damaging way gun legislation has been handled here. So when I say we are survivors, I mean it. And when we say never again, we mean it. Because we have made it here today, We are the survivors. We are the fighters standing here today, standing united. But the path has been tattered with gun wounds. We stand here today, but there are gaping holes in our lives left by guns. There are people missing from us who should have had so much more time. And their memories walk with us every step of the way in this march. We are the youth of New Mexico. And we are not going to abandon future New Mexicans. We are not going to let them grow up at gunpoint. No more. So, for the people we've lost, we are marching for the people we've lost today and the lives we can save tomorrow. And we will continue this fight. We will sit in, we will lie down, we will march, we will vote. And we will rise. Thank you all so much. And I'm going to introduce the speakers next are from the Santa Fe Indian School.